I think it's not about the idea. It's about if you feel you want to be an entrepreneur and you're 19 years old and you've never been to a cash and carry, bought a bulk load of jammy Dodger biscuits and sold them in the playground, or gone round car washing for your neighbors to make a few bucks, you're probably or possibly not the right person to be a 19-year-old entrepreneur. You've got to be, I think for the right person, it's the best thing in the world. I feel like I started the business 38 years ago. I feel like I've never really done a day's work in my life. And it's probably looking through rose-tinted spectacles. But I feel, I don't feel like I've done a job. I've never got up on Monday morning thinking, oh God, I've got to go to work. I've loved Mondays, I've loved Fridays, I've loved Sundays. I was always sort of hustling. I was sort of one of those slightly annoying hustlers. I had lots of little businesses before I started the shirt business. It doesn't have to be in your blood to be an entrepreneur, because I think, the alternative, you can be an entrepreneur at any stage of your life. It does become harder as you get older, but there are people who started amazing businesses. They go off and they learn their trade in other businesses, and they start a business at 30 or 40 or 50. That's perfectly possible. But to do it straight out of school or university, you need to be a hustler. And it's not something you can say, oh, well, I'd like to be an entrepreneur, so I'm going to go and do it. I think that's tough.